Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares, and today I want to do a review for you for 2016's The Barn. Now, The Barn clocks in at 88 minutes and is directed by Justin M. Seaman. If his name sounds familiar, a lot of YouTubers have been posting his one of his other videos that he was involved in, actually two of them. One is 1031, which I definitely need to get because I love anthology movies. He directed the segment The Old Hag, and another one is Volumes of Blood. I knew that came in Horror Pack. I haven't seen that yet either. I have to pick that up. And he did the segment The Death Day Party. And then looking up his name, he also directed a movie called Cryptids, which I had never heard of, until I looked up his name. Now, The Barn stars Mitchell Mussolino as Sam. Now, he's done some TV, and he was also in the segment the old Hag from 1031. It also stars Will Stout as Josh. He's also done some TV. But the names that everybody's probably going to be familiar with is Ari Lehman, and if that sounds familiar, he played the original Jason in Friday the 13th, the one that pops up out of the lake. Now, he stars as Dr. Rock, and he is like a DJ television show sort of guy, and he's pretty much a character in this movie. It's a lot of fun to watch. The movie also stars, which I'm sure you'll recognize, as Linnea Quigley as Mrs. Barnhart, one of their teachers, I believe. But anyway, she's of course famous for Return of the Living Dead, Night of the Demons, so many movies, Savage Streets. I mean, I could probably go on and on if I had time to actually think of everything she was in. She's definitely, a scream queen. So that gives the movie kind of like a street cred. Not that it really needs it. This is a fantastic film. A very low budget film. So you kind of have to know what you're getting into before that. But, it is definitely, in my opinion, a very good effort. This is what people consider, I guess, a throwback to the old VHS days. By the way it's filmed, they took care in the clothing and the dialogue, and because most of the movie takes place, if I'm not mistaken, in 1989. But this movie is just a lot of fun. Now, a brief synopsis on the film. A town in Halloween, there's a barn where if you go up and you knock 3 times, and I believe it says trick or treat. For some reason, I'm drawing a blank on that one. But you have to say that 3 times, and then the 3 villains will be resurrected, which are the Boogeyman, Hollow Jack, and the Candy Corn Scarecrow. And they are really cool villains. And they have a pretty neat mythology, which I'm not going to go into because when I originally heard about this film, I wanted to watch it. So somebody had it on YouTube for free. I wasn't really sure if it was something I was really interested in buying. So I tried it on there and I loved it. At the time, it was only available on DVD. But when I heard it was getting a Blu-ray release, I was going to buy it on DVD and decided to wait for the Blu-ray. And this is from Nevermore Productions. And let's see, if you're interested in buying this, you can find it at www.thebarnmerch.com. I would definitely suggest, if you love horror movies or throwbacks or any kind of movies like, the ones that have come out recently that are like throwbacks, like The Sleeper or Lost After Dark, movies like that. Definitely give this one a try. Like I said, it is low budget, so you kind of have to take that into consideration. The acting's a little spotty, I guess, um, but it kind of, when you watch this film, it's almost like you're being transported back to the 80s. Just the way it's filmed. I think if you watch it, you'll understand what I'm talking about. Now, an interesting thing about the film is Justin M. Seaman, the director, actually plays the boogeyman or the miner because he couldn't find an actor willing to go through the extensive makeup that was required for the film. So I thought that was pretty cool. But I'm going to give this movie, I think I'm going to give this movie a 7.5. It, the Blu-ray is chock full of, you know, pretty cool extras. They have an audio commentary, the making of a nightmare documentary, gag reels, deleted and extended scenes, alternate ending. I don't even know if I've watched that yet. I'll have to check that out. Anyway, let's see. Harvest, music video, All Hallows Eve short film, Worldwide Weird London premiere, commercials, original storybook, Spanish subtitles, which I don't know why they wouldn't have them in English, but apparently they just have them in Spanish. And it also has reversible art cover, which was one of the things that got me about this. Now, if you look up the DVD, it has this artwork, which I think is very cool. Okay, but the Blu-ray has the reversible art cover, which is I don't know if it was commissioned just for the Blu-ray, but it is super cool. But anyway, give this one a try. Like I said, I believe it's www.thebarnmerch.com. If you're interested in purchasing it, I'm pretty sure it's still available. And I know that it was on Amazon, although I bought it directly from the source, and it was actually a little bit cheaper. So that's something to take in consideration as well. But I really like this film. I'm really happy with it. I've watched it like 3 times already. I think I've had it since Christmas, I believe. And if you like throwbacks or anything like that, this is definitely the movie for you. Until next time, guys, peace.